Camera number 61 of 365, and it's the Sigma Mark I, a fully manual camera requiring a 1.3 volt battery to power the through the lens meter. So looking at the camera from the front, we can see the screw thread, the M42 mount, and then on the right hand side here we have the meter actuation button. It's a needle meter. You might just be able to make it out on that side of the viewfinder, or the lens. No, the viewfinder, beg your pardon. And then turning our attention to the other side, we have a self-timer. Notice the mirror pops up out of the way during the course of the self-timer mechanism. Okay. And then the film speeds are set with this dial on the front, lifting the collar and rotating the dial to our desired film speed. So let's just put the lens back on. Well, we've got the base open, we've got the base in view. Let's just put a battery through into the camera. As I say, it's the Mallory PX625 battery that would normally go in there, but because I don't have one, I have this underpowered LR44. Make sure the positive terminal is uppermost. I find it easier to sometimes put it in the actual base of the lid, or the lid rather, of the battery compartment, and then screw that back in. And then if we just turn our attention to the top of the camera, we'll go back to the dial that sets the film speed. It also sets the shutter speed, so there's nothing on the top here, it's all set on the front here, and our shutter speeds go from B through to, I believe it's 500, no, it's 1,000th of a second. Flash synchronization, it's hot shoe here, you can use, depending on what flash you're using, 1/25th and down to a 30th of a second. And then we have our film rewind and film memo, and then our shutter actuation and our film wind on and film counter. So let's just put a film into the camera now. So to open the film door, we simply lift up the film wind on, rewind, sorry. And then we can put our film into the canister, into the camera. It doesn't seem to want to do that. And then for the sound of the shutter, and then we simply wind the film back into the canister in the usual fashion, press the button and rewind the film into the canister. So that's it really. So that has been camera number 61 of 365, the Sigma Mark I.